Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fourth lesson of D4 chapter number 3, exercise 3B, that is about the mutually exclusive events. In this lesson, I will be discussing question number 7 and 8. So let's read the question from the book. Question 7 says that in a basketball tournament, three of the participating teams are alpha, beta, and gamma. The probabilities of each of these teams winning the tournament are 4 by 15, 1 by 10, and 1 by 5, respectively. Find the probability that alpha or gamma will win the tournament. The second is alpha, beta, or gamma will win the tournament. Neither alpha nor gamma will win the tournament, and none of these three teams will win the tournament. If we compare statement 1, alpha or gamma will win the tournament, and third one is neither alpha nor gamma will win the tournament. So 1 and 3 are the complement of each other. So we can find the answer of third part simply by subtracting the answer of first part from 1. And if we look at the second statement, alpha, beta, or gamma will win the tournament, and the fourth part says none of these three teams will win the tournament, then 2 and 4 are the complement of each other. They are disjoint events. So we have to apply the concepts that we already have learned so that the question becomes easy for us. So let's move to the solution of the question. And as the question says that the probability for winning of alpha is winning of alpha is 4 by 15. Let me reconfirm this. Yes, 4 by 15. And probability of winning of beta team is 1 by 10, and probability of winning of gamma this is 1 by 5. Okay, these are the three teams, and their probability of winning the match is given. And then the first part is that alpha or gamma will win. Probability of alpha or gamma will win. Alpha or gamma will win. Yes, it's not beta, gamma will win. We have to be really careful. Will win. So winning of alpha is 4 by 5, and winning of gamma is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. 4 by, sorry, this is 4 by 15. 4 by 15, and this is 1 by 5. Now 5 and 15 will give me the LCM 15, and then 4 plus 5, how many times is 15? 3 times, and this will give me 4 plus 3 is 7 by 15. And let me block this answer, 7 by 15. Okay, and then the second part is that alpha, or let me read the question from the alpha, beta, or gamma will win the tournament. Alpha, beta, or gamma. Second part is probability of alpha, beta, or gamma. Gamma will win. So in order to find the answer for probability of alpha, beta, or gamma will win, answer for alpha and gamma is already with us. So what we can do is either we can write the answer, this answer forward, or what we can do is that the choices for alpha to win the match, is 4 by 15, and then beta is 1 by 10, and then the gamma is 1 by 5. Now what we have to do is we have to take the LCM of 5, 10 and 15, 5, 10 and 15 carefully. 5 ones are and 2s are and 3s are, 5 3s are 15, 2s are 30 will be the LCM. 30 will be the LCM. Now 15 how many times is 30? 15 how many times is 30? 15 2s are, and that 2 will be multiplied by 4. It will become 8 plus 10 3s are 30 plus 3 and 5 6 times, and that 6 will be multiplied with the numerator, and we will have 6 8 and 3 11. 11 plus 6 is 17 by 30. 17 by 30. And moving to the third part. And what is the third part? Neither alpha nor gamma. Neither alpha nor gamma will win. So probability neither alpha nor gamma wins. So for this case, you can see that these two are complementary events. These two are disjoint events. So I can take the answer, I can get the answer easily by writing it as 1 minus 7 by 15. 7 by 15. Take the LCM. This is 15. 15 minus 7, and this is equal to 8 by 15. And let me block the answer. Okay, this is the answer for the second part. Okay, now into the last part that says none of these three teams will win. Probability that none of the teams will win. Probability none of these three teams win. Now see carefully that probability of alpha, beta or gamma wins and none of the team wins is again the complementary event, disjoint event. So what we can do is that we can find the answer by using the concept of 1 minus 17 by 30, which is the complementary events. So 30 will be the LCM here. 30 minus 17, and which can give me 10 minus 7 is 3. 13 by 30. Okay, I hope you are clear about this question, and let's move to the next question. And let me read the question from the book. As the questions are long, so I've written the questions in short form, but I will be reading the question from the book and underlining important terms of the question. Question number 8 says, let me keep my book under the camera so that my students can see this carefully. Question says, every year only one student can win the Student of the Year award. The probability of Priya, Rui Fang and Amira winning the awards are 1 by 3, 1 by 8 and 1 by 20 respectively. That probability of getting the award by Priya is 1 by 3, Rui Fang is 1 by 8 and Amira, the chances for Amira are 1 by 20. What is the probability that one of them will win the award? None of them will win the award. Priya and Rui Fang will not win the award. Okay, so what we can do is, let's move to the solution of the question. The first part says that one of them will win the award, but let me first write that the probability of Priya winning the award, probability Priya wins award is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, and then Rui Fang wins award. We have to be extra careful while copying the data. And then the Amira probability that Amira wins. What is the probability? Wins award is 1 by 20. 1 by 20 respectively. Okay, the first part. Probability that one of them wins the award. One of them, okay, wins. Okay, now try to understand this meaning of this part, that we have to find the probability that either Priya can win or Rui Fang or Amira can win. So what we will be doing, that we'll be adding up their probabilities. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 20. I'm going really slow because these lessons are the foundation for the next lesson. So my students have to be really clear in these lessons. Take the LCM of 3, 8 and 20. Okay, then 2 4 times and 2 10 times, and then I will have 3, 2 and 5. 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30, 30 2s are 60, 2s are 120. So 120 is the LCM. Now see, 3 how many times? 3 how many times is 120? 3 40 times, 3 4s are 12 and 0. And then 8 how many times is 120? And that is, okay, if you find difficulty, you can divide it. 8 ones are 8, and I'm left with 4, and this is 15, and 20 how many times is 120? 26. Now add up these numbers. 40 plus 15, and that will give me 55, plus 6 and 5 11, 61 by 120. 61 by 120. I hope you are clear about the calculation. Okay, and let's move to the second part. And the second part says that none of them will win. Okay, probability, none of them will win. So if any one of them are winning, either Priya is winning or Rui Fang is winning or Amira is winning, the answer is 61 by 120. If none of them will be winning, then we can take the answer by complementary events or disjoint events. 1 minus probability of the winning of the previous part, 61 by 120, and take the LCM. 120 minus 61, and this will give me, I have to take away 61 from 120. 10 minus 1 is 9, 11 minus 6 is 59 by 120. Okay, then the next part says, third part says that Priya and Rui Fang will not win the award. Priya and Rui Fang will not win the award. Probability, Priya and Rui Fang will not win. So if they are not winning, it means we can use the concept of complementary events. So 1 minus Priya's winning is 1 by 3 and Rui Fang's winning is 1 by 8. Take the LCM. LCM is 24. Now see that here we have 1, so I will be having 24 here. 3 8s are 24 and 8 3s are 24, and this can give me 24 minus 11 by 24, and this is equal to 13 by 24. Okay, I hope you are clear about today's class. And for next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.